Hey guys, and welcome back here to Satisfactory. Now I have been doing a little bit of tinkering. One thing you'll notice, I've gone and created our oscillators just so we can get the Explorer unlocked, because we do have a tractor which I've got parked down here at the moment. Show you where he is. So he's waiting patiently down there for us to drive, but it's not that great. One of the incident I did have whilst I was setting up for this video is that tractor there ran out of fuel. I went along and upgraded all the belts to level 3 belts on the coal supply because coal wasn't getting through enough, and somehow it glitched out on the truck station, so it wasn't refueling the truck. It's working now, so all is good. What else have we got to show you? Oh yes, did also do a bit of crafting. I haven't done any real building for you guys to worry about. You haven't missed anything there. But what I have done, manually crafted, just grabbed some rotors and stators and some of the copper just so we can do this.
Milestone reached. Oil acquisition and refining unlocked. Oil-based products can now be made. The byproducts of oil refinement can be used after further processing, as seen in the refinery. Caution. This is a reminder to minimize the chance of expiration during out-of-base activities.
And off it goes. Good enough into the clouds. Just see in the distance. There. So anyway, yeah, the pod will return in 11 minutes. Let's have a look at what we can do next. Quickly. So, select milestone. I really want that. But of course, for that we need heavy modular frames. For that we need heavy modular frames, so we unlock what's manufacturer. I'm guessing we need the manufacturer to unlock heavy modular frames. So we'll set that one up. Of course we can't fill it until the pod returns. So in the meantime, we will go and take a ride out to our new factory. Just take a walk down. Take a ride. Oh, one thing I do want to do, because it's bugging the heck out of me, is we did unlock a while back our glass foundation, frame foundation, and I also went and brought these pillars and double ramps. So what I want to do is... that's annoying. Not going to allow us to build that on there. Okay. Ignore that. I'll think of another way of making that look more robust off screen. Probably involve building some sort of floor in there and then building the frames up to it. In the meantime, as you can see, this has very poor acceleration on the hills. And yeah, just overall, I mean, they're okay. They get us about, but they're not brilliant. So we're going to head up here. 35 kilometers, 34. Really doesn't like these hills. Stop that. So the site of our new factory is over here, and as you can see, I've started putting this walkway in, which don't worry about it too much at this stage. You can see it just comes out, and I actually ran out of materials before I got to the end of it. It's a long old walk. Do want to build more walkways. One, two. Is that enough? Nope. Right, 3 more on there. Still not enough. Wow. I vastly underestimated how far. Go one more. I think that brings us out to our wall. Anyway, the idea for this is more of a visual aid than an actual walkway. Because the plan is, once we get trains, we're going to have our factory over here with the coal plant attached. Come up multiple floors until it reaches this level, and then the train comes straight across there into a station up here. And then the materials will transfer between floors using conveyors and lifts. Pod returning in 6 minutes. Just going to leave the tractor sat up there and walk down, because quite honestly it does pick up quite a bit of speed coming down here, and rather easy to get it stuck, truth be told. And also we can do this to get down. Like so. Let's just go give him a little love tap. Get out of here. You're not going to, are you? Coffee stain. Please, please, please. Fix these things. Good for nothing luck. He'll flop over a bunch of spasms. You don't even get anything from them. Not like you get alien meat or carapaces or anything. You just, yeah. That's on standby. Cool. Chuck that extra fuel in there. Now, how are we doing power wise? Yeah, so barely burning the coal over here at the minute. That will change as we build up. But right now, I'm going to go do some building, because I'm going to get certainly the base walls in this factory. Possibly even look at getting a couple of floors in. And then I'll come back to you. So see you in a second. So guys, here we are, and you're probably wondering why we've transferred to looking at the power station. This is our big kahuna, the original one. And reason for that is, very weirdly, just a couple of weeks after Slim Gaming channel is having random power outage on his save game. But power plant's all working absolutely fine for weeks, just like we have been, and we've gradually turned on additional ones as we've needed. But as you can see, overall we're peaking at about 415 and we're producing 600. Bizarrely, and it seems to be when I leave the area, power goes down. Hopefully I can show you that. Not straight away. But sooner or later we'll have power drop down, and it will drop down just enough that it will shut everything down. Like, it'll have a few dips and basically the production's not enough to shut the power off, and it will return to full again. And then it will keep having these random dips until one time it'll just shut everything off. And that is mark for mark what Slim Gaming was struggling with. And I have no idea what's causing it. What I was actually doing there, when you see me, was I was looking at the water values, because I had a theory that something had changed and basically the mathematics wasn't working out and I wasn't pumping enough water in. Now bear in mind, I didn't actually come up with the plan for the power plant. I borrowed it from about 3 or 4 other videos that I'd seen of people who have huge amounts of experience on this game, know what they're doing a lot better than me. So if they design power plants that way to be effective and work, then I trust them. And the maths has borne out until now. You know, it's worked fine and we've not had any issues until now. And something has obviously changed in the game. No longer working, and basically we need to find out why. And this one's fine, because we're... Oh, he drops off the edge there and tries to kill himself. We look, see nothing. But we're not pushing the system. I mean, water, that one pump, push out, I think it's 300, possibly even 600. And we're pulling 50 and we've only got the one switched on. I mean, we could power this up. All we've got to do is connect a cable in at the back, which if I squeeze down here, you see there are connectors spaced along the wall. We can just hook wires up and away we go. So that's how this is all going to feed in. Got to work out how I'm going to feed in water, but no, we'll worry about that as and when. As you can see, I've put a wall connection in here for the pipe. I did have to go and unlock those, but that's all working fine. That's feeding up, feeding in there. And hey ho. Anyway, let's talk about what we have going on here, because this bit of wall looks a bit odd. Essentially, I think 3 high will be enough for us to then put in our floor above this, and we that will be our first level of the factory. And the idea is this walkway will go up and we'll have a door go in, which will give us access to our next level of the factory. Because what I want is for a walkway to go round, be 2 blocks high. We can oversee everything that's going on in the middle and have walkways down where needed for access, rather than walking around on the floor everywhere, having belts in the way that we've got to jump up or we've got to take all the belts over the top. We can just run them in and they can do whatever they need to do down there. So right now what we're on with is we need to get this up to here, and what we can do is we can go walkway turn like so, walkway T crossing, in like that, and then we know to rip that wall out, get the right one, that one. We want a right door wall. The reason I'm going for this is I want basically the panels to all be the same way. So that will come in, we'll have a walkway around, and so on and so forth, and that continues our factory. In the meantime, we do have to finish off the walls in here. Don't want to sample a left door wall, want to sample a regular wall. And they will all go in like so. We come in here. You can see. In fact, I think do is actually at that point send that wall right across to our back wall, and then just have a little enclosed alcove here for our backup generator. And that essentially is plan for this factory. Get rid of that. No, not beacons. We want to be holding this. So here we will have any belts that need to come out will come out and go up the wall, back in. You know the drill. And that's how we're gonna lay this out. So what we're gonna need, we are gonna need coal coming in. But our quartzman, we need to find a supply of iron ore. It's probably going to be right up there out the way. 385, 325. Yeah, we're gonna go hunting this one over here. Nope, that's just a wall. Hopefully it doesn't mean climbing up. If we have to, we will, but so I'm hoping we don't have to. We've got some bacon. Oh, and we've fell a bit of a hole there. Always good. Not. Yeah, that's a bit of a false bleeding thing there. We can't go up here due to the gas, so what we may do is see where that 385 one was over here. 314 this way. That's one we were chasing. Yeah, the one we want is going to be over here. Breeze. Oh. Never going to pass up criteria more. 200 meters. 50. Let me up at 20. Just across the water. Wasn't quite quick enough there. I think he's stuck. Where's his friend? Friend follow us? Nope. Right. Copper ore. So iron ore pure. Copper ore normal. Wow. And we're building through there. Yep. Game, please don't save when got a chargy out right round the corner. I see bacon. When we get to the bacon. No! Waterfall is gonna pin us down. Wow. Something different. We can take that bacon there though. And I didn't even attempt to jump there. That was great, Nick. Right, so we know we've got copper and iron nearby. What to do is essentially bring it up off there. Some power cables and a couple of belts over here. Yeah, it's here, power berry. So that's 3 resources in. What other? Yeah. Let's check out limestone. 339, 3. Okay, so that's right there. Brilliant. This is, you know, this kind of makes me wish we'd found this place first. Let's go look. How far away is the important one? Crude oil. Find any at all, game, that would be helpful. Right. over 1,000 meters away, all in that direction. Right, you know what, unless we get a tractor and fill it up with coal, we're not going to get there today, but that's good to know. So what I need to do now is go and make 3 Mark III miners, bring enough steel, we can make Mark III belts, and then head over here to our factory and basically start the production line. Probably take out that tree. That is encroaching a bit. That's that tree that I actually needed, but either way, that's not going to encroach on part of our factory anymore. How sensitive my mouse wheel is sometimes. There we go, guys. Not a lot built really in this episode, I know. I was kind of hoping to get a little more done. What I'm going to do is save, I suppose, some time off screen. Is I'm going to go and fill out this factory building, get it up to that height, and I'll probably just muck in some building structures, production would be a better word, so a foundry, and just make sure that they will fit in on the individual floors. So yeah, you won't miss out on too much. I shan't lay out the internals and start any production. I'll just essentially go make sure we've got the materials ready to do that in the next episode. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. As I say, not as much to show as I would have liked, but hopefully the content has been interesting, what I have been able to show you. And I'm going to try and get to the bottom of that power supply issue as well. So if you could share this video out with anyone who may be interested, maybe someone else got similar issues with power supply as well, that would be interesting to know. But in the meantime, that's going to be it from me today, guys. So I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.